Hello Pisces, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of June from the 16th all the way through the 30th. General advice as always, please keep that in mind throughout the duration of your reading. Take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. I'll be pulling from these two decks here for the first half of your reading. The Pink Divine Love Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot and the Relationship Design cards by Sister Moon Tarot. I'll of course clarify with my own tarot decks, and if it happens to resonate with you, definitely stick around to the end of this video. There will be a preview to the extended reading, and if it resonates with you, fantastic. You're more than welcome to head over to my Patreon page. That link is down below to be able to watch the whole extended reading. All right, Pisces, so let's get into your messages here. Second half of June. All right, we've got a couple of cards. We've got summer. All right, so that could be significant season for some of you guys. Warmth, positive vibes. Now that's really interesting, especially if you live in a part of the world where it is going to be summertime or it's warmer climate, maybe where you're at. Here in the States, I believe the first day of summer is June 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So that's around the corner, okay? And we do have alone, abandoned, loner, closed off. Okay, let's grab one more. Let's see what that's about. So if you're feeling alone right now, I'm kind of feeling, though, for some of my Pisces, and I've been picking this up for a while, if you are single right now, if you're in between relationships, being alone is not necessarily a bad thing, especially if that is a choice that you are choosing to make at this point in time. Okay, now look at this next card. We've got rainbow, bad vibes clearing up. I really like that. So if you are feeling alone and abandoned, if this energy right here is causing you to feel anxious, depressed, frustrated, it does seem here that that is clearing up. Because this energy right here, we've got these clouds, we've got some, rain, and the rainbow is coming out. We've got that summertime vibe coming through, okay? So it does seem here, if that's something that you can relate to for the opening messages for your reading, it's going to improve, it's going to get better, Pisces, okay? So let's clarify that with some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. So what's up? If you are in between relationships, if you are single, maybe you had a painful breakup, or you choose to break things off with somebody. So we're starting off with the Magician. I really like that. And then we've got the World card right here. So there's a cycle that is completing. And whenever I see that World card presenting itself, Pisces, it reminds me of the past phasing out. Whatever issues, struggles that you might have dealt with in your love life, that's moving along. It's a thing of the past. And there's something new perhaps that's coming in for you, maybe during the summer season, or that's just an indication that these bad vibes are going to be replaced by these positive vibes. And through a new cycle that's coming in for you, Pisces, then if you are feeling alone right now, if that's not by choice, this is telling you that there are new cycles coming in to be able to bring in love, to be able to bring in romance. Okay, so I don't think you're going to be single for long if you are single. If you are in separation from somebody, this could be perhaps you guys working it out. Maybe during the summer season, as we can see right there. Because the World card for me, things can ultimately fall into place, where whatever negative stuff you guys are going through, whatever difficult moments, you can't find fulfillment. Things have a way of really working itself out where harmony can be restored in a relationship and just life overall. The Magician, of course, is all about manifestation, Pisces. Manifestation of love, that certainly is here. And this could also be a rekindled partnership for those of you who are at a distance from one another. Let's see what else. And for my singles, there just seems to be that energy presenting itself here for this first half of the reading. And just know that you have the potential to manifest your ideal person, your ideal mate. Okay? Let's see what else. Look at this. Beautiful. We've got the star energy. We've got the 10 of Cups coming through. All of these cards looking pretty good. A wish that can manifest here. And maybe what it is that you are wishing for is to be able to experience this type of love where you can have it all. Divine love, as we can see right there. It's almost like that fairy tale ending type feeling with that 10 of Cups, because you pretty much get everything that you're hoping for and dreaming about when it comes to your partnership, you know? So if it's not happening yet, makes sense with that 7 of Pentacles that eventually there's a really good potential that it can, but you got to wait and see how it goes. Okay? So let's go ahead and grab some additional advice here, Pisces. Just give it a little bit more time. All right, so from the relationship design cards here, for Pisces, for the first half, what do we need to know here? Autonomy, independence, sovereignty, boundaries. It's interesting, guys, because, again, it goes back to singles, those who are in between relationships. You might have your boundaries up. Maybe you're just all about your independence right now, which is why it's kind of coming through that, for some of you anyway, that you're okay being on your own. You're okay being alone. So let's see what else. That's really quite interesting. I love this. Look at this, guys. We now have divine of God, divinely orchestrated, divine counterpart. So it's almost like you had to let one relationship go. As we've seen, you know, certain cycles that need to phase out, that needs to go in order to make room for something and someone better. And look at the next card. Look at this. Change, different, transform, open and flexible. So it does seem here, certainly when it comes to your love life, Pisces, things are changing. Things are transforming. There might be this divine counterpart that you have yet to meet that can come in through the changes and transformations that you make in your own life. Okay, so let's add to that. I'll pull from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck here for Pisces for the first half of your reading. So yeah, that seems to be the theme for Pisces, second half of June. Either single by choice or feeling very alone, you know, because somebody created a situation where you guys might have broken up or things are challenging right now. We do have the Queen of Cups coming through here, so Divine Feminine, here you are, tapping into your intuition. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is known to be very calm, very intuitive, very compassionate. And maybe there's a part of your heart space that's realizing, it's like, you know what, I'm better off on my own for now. Setting up your boundaries, just wanting to be independent. Let's see what else, but you are coming through as a queen, okay? Let's see what else. So this is interesting. We've got the Temperance card coming up, but it is wanting to come up in the reverse. That's how I'm going to read it. This could represent Sagittarius in your life. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. So this is all about the extremes in the reverse. In the upright, it's about the need for patience. It's about the need to restore balance. There can be a possible reconciliation if it were to come up in the upright. But there is disharmony, as we can see here. And that might ultimately be why things just aren't moving at this point in time. That doesn't mean it can't happen, because the next card is the Justice card, which is interesting because this as well is about finding balance, clarity, you know, integrity, fairness, all of those things. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, have Libra in your chart. So even though we've got the Temperance card in the reverse, where there's a little bit of an area there where there's a struggle with restoring balance, and we've got the Justice card helping out in that department, you know. Now look at this, guys. We can't make this up. We've got the Hermit coming through here, which is a card of feeling alone, needing to be alone. You know, some of you guys are in hermit mode, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. There's this need to soul search. There's this need to really think things through here before taking any sort of action. That's what's presenting itself here. So, you know, there could be people that are interested in you, but maybe you just need to think about what it is that you really want. Have you really found the one, your divine counterpart in this lifetime? Or do you just need more time to be on your own, to be independent, to be alone by choice, you know? And if not, then maybe this is also the other person really needing to think about things first before they take any sort of action for you guys to come together. All right, Pisces, so I'll leave part 1 right here. If this resonates with you, as I've mentioned, stick around. The extended is coming right up. And I'd love to see you over on my Patreon page if it does. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. We've also added the action buttons at the end of each video now, where you can either click on the website link or my deck shop. All right, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much. See you next time. We've got red flags. Look at that. The signs are cautioning you. Let's grab maybe 2 more. That could also be, Pisces, why you're choosing to be single or distancing yourself from somebody right now. Maybe the honeymoon phase is over. You guys could have been arguing about money matters. You know, somebody could be in between jobs, perhaps. You guys could have been struggling in that area. And I love how this is the bottom card, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it really goes back to those of you who are unattached, single, you're not with maybe the person you're thinking about. Some of you have turned either prayer, or you're very focused on visualizing and manifesting this person back into your life. You got to just be mindful of whatever these red flags are, because it's one of those things where you got to be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you actually get it. And there's a lesson behind that, especially if it ends up not working itself out long term. You know? Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. I'll take some advice from my tarot teacher, the revised edition. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. What else do we need to know for your extended here? What do we need to know? Well, Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Queen of Wands. So we've got queens coming in, okay? Queen of Cups as well as the Queen of Wands. So we have water energy, which of course, Pisces, you are a water sign, as well as fire. So the Queen of Wands is known to be very passionate, very attractive, very sexy. It is that confidence that is a part of your nature that's very attractive. And interestingly enough, the Queen of Wands is very independent. And so I really feel it for my Divine Feminines.